Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be taking apart the Smith Wesson M&P 40 CO2 airsoft gun. As you can see, it has the orange tip here to let you know that it is an airsoft gun, and that's very important to have if you own an airsoft gun. They come pre-made like this, but if you saw it off, you will be in big trouble with the police or anyone else that sees you that is in high authority. Well, what you're going to do is first you got to remove the magazine because it's CO2 powered, and hopefully it's full of babies, or hopefully not, it doesn't matter. But what you're going to do is, you see this black piece right here, you're going to take something like a screwdriver, a flat head, and you're going to try and weasel under there a little bit and just pop it downwards, being careful not to break it. Oh dear, that is a tough one. Alrighty, you just gotta wheeze it down a little bit, then you can finish it off with your finger, and you're gonna pull it out. Now do not lose this piece. It is a very important piece to have, because if you don't, your gun may fall apart while you're using it. So now that you have your magazine out and your clip here, like the spring version of the gun, it should pop forward, but because it's the CO2 powered, it has more mechanics in it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to pull it back, and you see how it separates a little bit here, and you're going to pull up and just push forward. Now beware, there's a spring in the front right here that will most likely fall out and roll off. That spring is very important, because if you don't have that spring, when you put it back together, you have nothing to, it just flops around. But anyway, now that you have it taken apart, oh, and also when you don't have the spring, it makes it very difficult to take the top back off when you're done. There we go. Just be gentle with it. So now that you have it taken apart, the slide off, you really don't want to venture past this, because it is a very difficult gun to put it back together after you've taken it, fully disassembled it, I should say. But you can, when you pull the trigger, you can see the mechanics of it. This hammer here presses against this spring-loaded piston, and whenever that piston is shot forward, it releases CO2. And as you can see here, when you pull the trigger, this part comes backwards, and it goes into where the BB is, and it traps the BB inside. And just as the hammer is striking it, the BB goes inside the barrel and shoots out. That's basically how the gun works. But now that you have your slide disassembled, what you're going to want to oil is, see this little spring piece here? Let's get that in the camera focus. Beautiful. And there's a spring here, and it's attached to the hammer, and it's also on a sliding piston. You want to get a little bit of oil in there. Also, pull the trigger here on this little nub here, right in there, and here. Make sure it's in the camera. And if you want, put a little drop right around the edge where the barrel goes into the plastic barrel, and just pull the trigger a few times to get it going. You have the oil good up in there. And if you want, you can put a little bit on the sides here and here, so that it'll make it easier for your gun to disassemble. Also, you want to put some oil on the spring here where it attaches to the barrel, and you want to put a little bit of oil on the spring and just slide the spring right back onto where the nub is. And then you're going to match the pieces right here. There we go. Make sure it slides in there a little bit. You'll feel some tension from the spring, and you're going to see it's still apart. You're going to pull it back like you did when you disassembled it, and just push it back over. Let me do that again. Pull it back, it'll click down, and then forward. And now your gun is back together. All you have to do is place your plastic piece back in, and then twist it up. Put your magazine in, and you are good to go. Thank you for watching. Click that subscribe button, and have a nice day.